makes the free throw. Fox. That misses with 3 seconds left. We're at halftime with the Pelicans on top. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. First half, very one-sided.
All right, let's bring the fire.
Substitutions. Stepping in for the
New Orleans has it. Holiday. Screen coming.
Screen coming on the left.
Take stock of the floor. Walked in. And look out.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Hield. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buddy Hield. Born scorer from the Bahamas.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down to help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Here comes the screen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Kings have the basketball.
Pick him up. That's me. I got ball.
To Hield. Down low, Randolph. Fires the three. Second effort. The big fella, Zach. Randolph, very efficient in making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Holiday. Jumper's good.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Randolph. Buddy Hield. To Randolph. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Zach Randolph. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Zach Randolph. Hayden. For 3. It's the trifecta.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Take that, take that.
Over to the right side. Buddy Hield. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a King. New Orleans going to take it up. Peyton to Julius Randle. From long range. And the rebound belongs to Sacramento. Beyond the arc for three. Steps out and hits.
One of the most prolific scorers I've ever seen on the collegiate level. Averaged 25 points a game that year at Oklahoma. Still, his game is going to translate. Needs to continue to work on doing things off the dribble. But safe to say, this kid has the entire package.
To Randolph. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Zach Randolph. He's got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest.
That boy got jumper.
Goes 2 for 2. New Orleans will take it up. Holiday. Down to Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive. The big fella, Zach Randolph, looking good, 4 for 5.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Down low to Okafor. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on a swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
To Randolph. Buddy Hield. Knocked loose. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. Kings retain the possession. To Hield. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Holiday. Drew Holiday. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Shot from in close, no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Pelicans have the rebound. Whoa, what a finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Bogdanovich at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Holiday controls the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Count it. That's belief right there on his shot. Fox with it. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Shot by Fox off the mark. To Holiday. Got the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Pelicans own a sizable lead. Basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Send it away!
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Screen coming.
Screen coming right.
Trying to cash in. Gets a shot off the mark.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
That's going to be out of bounds. Buddy Hield. Fine to shoot. De'Aaron Fox has a look. And he buries it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Julius Randle. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Kings. It's the Kings now with the ball. To Fox. Sizing up the defense. Buddy Hield to Fox. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox. Not that time. He misses. Fox into the front court. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Buddy Hield to Fox. Down to 5 on the 24. Won't go down.
Come out here, back. Yeah.
To Payton. They go down low to Randall. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Number 35.
Payton into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is working like that. You got it any way you want.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. De'Aaron Fox. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Scalabrine, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. No good. Missed them both. Payton with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, had him going there for a second.
Double.
A lot of contact. No whistle.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Payton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilize it a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Subbing in for New
Calls it a
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, Sacramento. Into the game for the Pelicans. Number 3, Nikola Mirotic.
Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And draws the foul.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Sacramento Kings are in the building.
Elfrid Payton's got 2 shots coming. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Nope, first one does not go. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Payton with the basketball. His guys up by 15. Here comes the screen.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Hayden. Won't go. Wrong key from three-quarters court. It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of
The Pelicans came away with the victory in this one. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. As a group. And that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Kings didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some
player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look